Hey guys, what's up? It's Camsire Tech, and today we are going to be talking about creating a REST API using Express. So let's get started. So we will just do a quick REST API. We will just set up our project. So first we will do npm init, and inside of here we can, of course we cannot have spaces. REST API as our name, and we will just do that. Now inside of our package.json that it has created, we will for the most part actually just like remove most of what it's done, because we really don't need most of this, and even this we can get rid of. So now that we are done with that, let's add some things. So let's yarn add. So this is the same thing as running npm install -- save, and inside of here we are just gonna install let's install Express body-parser, which we are going to be using to use, and let's just get started writing our code. So here we'll do our start script is going to be node index.js, and that will run index.js. And there's this awesome program called NodeMon, which I'm not sure if I already have installed. Which I do not have installed. You can install using npm i-g nodemon, and that will install it. So this should only take a couple of seconds to install, and instead of that. And so what we will do is we will add another script called dev, and during dev, what it will do is it will do nodemon, and we will say nodemon npm run start. What that will do is it will basically, whenever any file inside this directory changes, it will rerun the server. It will rerun npm run start, and I need to run this as root and use sudo. And it will go out installing. So now let's write our index.js before that completes. So we will right click, new file, and this will be called index.js. And inside of here we can start writing var express equals require express. Now we will create our var body parser equals require body-parser, and now we can just declare our app equals express, and then we will do app.use body parser dot raw, and dot raw for what we're going to be doing. And now we can start creating our route. So app.post, and we're going to do a route of /add. We'll just do / for now, and we will create our function, which will have we can do it like this. We'll do rec and res, which is our request and our response, and we will create a function like so. Now for our request, so now we'll just do var post data is equal to rec dot, we'll use JSON dot parse rec dot data, which is the request data, the post data. So that's all we're going to do that. And then now what we will do is we will just log out we'll just log some stuff out. So first off, we can just do we'll say username. We'll have two fields. One of them is going to be username. So we're going to say username, and then we will use $ brackets, and we will say post data dot username, and then we will say comma, and we'll say age, for example, can be our second one, and we will say our age can be post data dot age, right? So now we can just set up the server to actually listen. So what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to declare a new constant. So const port equals 3000 for now, and then we will go down here and we will say app.listen on port comma and then we'll just declare a quick function here, and we will just say log out that listening on and $, brackets port. Okay, so we will just set our our dev script to nodemon index.js, which will do the same thing as node.index.js. We'll monitor it for changes. So now we will npm run dev, which will reload it in case of any file changes, and now it will start node index.js, which is what we want it to do. And now we can open up Postman. So Postman is a Chrome extension that allows you to develop REST APIs really well, because it lets you do post and get requests really simply. So we can post on localhost, and here we can do a body, and we can do a raw body. So we will do username is going to be Captain Cyber, and the age is gonna be well, actually, since this is raw, we can just do 53, and then we can just close this off, and we will. And before we do this, we probably want to actually also add a response to send back to the client. So we will do res.end, and then here you can do a response, and we'll just do yes for now. Usually this would also be in JSON, like for example, you do something like let's do JSON dot stringify, and we do something like this, where you do error colon null, or no error, or if there was an error you can specify the error there, and then success true, or whatever you want to do there. Okay, so whatever you want to do for there, and if now we can just send out our okay, so there are a couple of changes to the code that we need to make. So your body.parser should be in text, not raw, and this should be request.body, not request.data. And now we can get started. So here I have just created a basic Postman, a basic JSON object. Make sure you're inside Postman, you're set to body, and you have raw selected and text selected as your type. And then you need to put in these brackets, username, age, and you can put in any age you want. And if I hit send now, you see we get error null, success true, as we told it to say here. And here you see we get username Captain Cyber and age 53. So at this point, this is basically our REST API complete. If you wanted, we could hook this up to a database and also do get, and make it so when you get, it will respond in JSON with the data for that database entry. But for now, this is good enough. And until next time, I will see you on my website, CaptainCyberTech.com, and on my Twitter at CaptainCyberTech, TEK. Bye.